But listen, Miss Pugh, don't speak over me. Miss Pugh, just because you say respectfully does not mean that you get to interrupt me. That's disrespectful, right? Hang on. Listen, Miss Pugh, stop talking over me. If you want to stop talking over me.
Where is the verified claim that is being placed against my trust?
You can go back with the bailiff. Go back with the bailiff. Get your own attorney or represent yourself if you don't like it.
All right, guys. Today we've got a strict judge facing off against a full-on sovereign citizen disaster. This girl actually showed up with a tiny slip of paper like it was some secret cheat code to avoid jail. She really thought she could stroll in, read a few magic words, and walk out without handcuffs. Spoiler. That's not how this works. Honestly, I'm shocked she even managed to read the script at all. So buckle up, because this hearing gets spicy real quick. Let's dive in.
Good morning. Are you Janetta Pugh?
I am the beneficiary of the estate.
You're the what?
I'm the beneficiary of the estate.
You're the beneficiary of what estate? Answer my questions, please, ma'am. I'm just trying to understand.
Beneficiary of the estate.
Okay.
For the record, I recognize Ms. Pugh. She's been here before.
I do as well, for the record.
And I looked into Mr. Christopher Wiley. I can't find that person as a practicing lawyer in the state bar page, and I have not been contacted by anybody on Ms. Pugh's behalf.
All right, so Ms. Pugh, Mr. Lewis has been appointed to represent you at this point. Obviously, you know as well as anyone that you're in custody. We want to get your case taken care of. If you've hired or your family has hired another lawyer, then they have to contact the court so that we can do something with your case. And do you know if they've hired someone?
Respectfully, Your Honor, I do not agree with your appointed foreign agents, considering that the first duty is to the state and will be considered conflict of interest.
Okay, so if you don't want, the only thing I can do, I'm appointing an attorney to you to help you, right? So if you don't want a court-appointed attorney, then your only option, two things. One is to represent yourself or to hire a lawyer. So if you don't like the way it works, then you do something different. So are you, listen to what I'm saying. Are you either going to represent yourself? Or are you going to let Mr. Lewis represent you? Or are you going to hire someone?
Objection, Your Honor. Respectfully, is this a court of record?
It is a court of record. So your objection's overruled.
Respectfully, Your Honor, where is the verified claim that is being placed against my trust?
It's right here. It's called an indictment. And Mr. Lewis has a copy of it, and he can show it to you. So that would be the verified claim against you.
Your Honor, there were writs that was filed to the case that still haven't been received.
I've received your petition for writ of habeas corpus, and it's denied.
Okay. Respectfully, Your Honor, I demand to be released due to lack of evidence of stated claim and not being given the proper opportunity to obtain proper counsel to effective defense.
It's overruled. You're running out, aren't you?
No, it's fine.
No, it's fine. Girl, no, it is not fine. You're making a complete fool of yourself right now. And honestly, I'm loving every second. The judge is just sitting there calmly, letting her burn through the nonsense sovereign script like she's waiting for the Wi-Fi to reconnect. These people always act like they've unlocked some secret legal loophole, but guess what? Saying I don't consent doesn't magically erase charges. That's not how jurisdiction works, sweetheart. And look, I'll admit, she seems polite, even calling the judge your honor, but it's clear she has no clue what she's doing. I just can't wrap my head around how someone falls this far down the sovereign rabbit hole. Reading the script is one thing, but actually trying it in court? Pure embarrassment.
So here's the thing, Miss Pugh. I appreciate your position, but listen, Miss Pugh, don't speak over me. Miss Pugh, just because you say respectfully does not mean that you get to interrupt me. That's disrespectful. right? Hang on, listen to me. Everything you have there is overruled. And here's one of the reasons why, is because you have a lawyer. And your lawyer will file the appropriate motion. You're interrupting me again, which is disrespectful. So I'm going to leave Mr. Lewis as your attorney unless you choose to represent yourself or hire someone else. I'm going to give you 2 weeks to determine what you're going to do. You can go back. You can go back with the bailiff. Go back. You already said that, and that's overruled. Go back with the bailiff. Get your own attorney or represent yourself if you don't like it.
Okay, that was embarrassing enough, but wait, it doesn't end there. She actually comes back for another hearing. Yep, round 2. And honestly, at this point the judge deserves a medal for patience, because dealing with a sovereign citizen is basically like debating a brick wall. Except this brick wall thinks it's a constitutional scholar. Big respect to the judge, though. She's snappy, firm, but still patient. Personally, I think she's handling it perfectly. Let me know what you guys think, but let's roll into this next hearing and see how much worse it gets.
Perfect. So, Ms. Pugh, Mr. Jeffries has been appointed to represent you. He's just been given, he's trying to get caught up real quickly on all the information and the discovery in your case. I'm going to reset your case so that he can get all of that. Once he gets it, he'll be out there to go over it with you, and we'll see if we can get an announcement at the next court date.
Respectfully, Your Honor, I do not agree to comply with any of the points of foreign agents, considering that their first duty is to the state.
I understand. We've had this conversation before.
And for the record, I'll be representing myself.
So if you want to represent yourself, there's some things. Ms. Pugh, stop talking over me. If you want to stop talking over me. If you want to represent yourself, then there is a process that we have to go through, and we'll do that today if that's what you want to do. We'll get your case set for trial and we'll go forward that way. It is highly inadvisable for you to represent yourself. Lawyers have many, many years of training. They understand the law. They understand how a trial works, because here's what happens. When you're in a trial and you represent yourself, you're expected to know and follow all of the rules of evidence, all the rules of procedure. And so you're really at a disadvantage if you don't know those things. And so you have to do everything just like the assistant district attorney would. And if you don't, you're going to be in front of a jury and it's going to show, and it's just not going to be, it usually does not work out in your benefit. But I have to go through with you some questions first before we do that. And then if you still want to do that, then there's a couple of things couple of options, and we'll go over those as well. Okay. So I am supposed to ask you, I'm going to go through these questions. I need you to answer them if you want to represent yourself, because this is required. All right. So have you ever studied the law? Okay. Have you ever represented yourself before in any kind of criminal matter? Okay. Do you understand the charges against you? Okay. And so do you know, and we've gone over before, I think, what the range of punishment is if you're found guilty on a jury? Do you know what that is? Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me pull you up here. We'll go over that again as well. The date of that allegations from June 22nd of 2021. And what that means is if you're found guilty, that the range of punishment that the jury could give you is between 2 years as a minimum punishment up to 10 years in prison, anywhere in between. Do you understand? And you answer out loud just for the record.
Do you understand? No, I don't understand.
What do you not understand about that?
I swear I could have predicted her every word. These sovereign citizens have officially fried my brain. Breaking these people down daily is like losing brain cells in slow motion. And look, I'll say this. Some of them probably do have mental struggles, but at the end of the day, they're wasting public resources, court time, and taxpayer money with this nonsense. What really shocked me here is that she didn't bring her little script this time. Maybe a night in county jail helped her memorize it. But here's the thing. If she insists on representing herself, she's staring at 8 to 10 years, easy. Let's see if she actually tries to play lawyer here, because if she does, it's going to be a disaster.
I don't understand.
So here's the thing. If you want to represent yourself by law, you have to be able to understand these things. Otherwise, I've got to appoint an attorney for you. So you can't just say, I want to represent myself because I don't like the attorney or I don't like the process. This is the process that you're in. You live in Texas, you live in the United States. This is the law that applies to your case. So what do you not understand about the range of punishment if you're found guilty? And I'd be glad to explain it.
I don't understand because I'm going to be able to do it.
That's what a jury's for, right? And so if you say you're not guilty, then you go in front of a jury and they determine after they listen to the evidence if you're guilty or not. That doesn't have anything to do with if they find you guilty, you understanding that they could send you to prison for between 2 years and up to 10 years. Do you understand that part? What are you, yes or no? No, you don't understand that. So, Ms. Pugh, it's my understanding, I'm not going to allow you to represent yourself because you don't understand the law and the process. So we're on question number 4 out of 15 that I'm supposed to ask you. So Mr. Jeffries is going to stay on your case.
I don't know when Mr. Jeffries on my
I don't care what you want at this point. You can't do it. All right, you can go back with the bailiff. I'm done. Go back with the bailiff. Go back with the bailiff. Welcome to the criminal appointment list.
Yeah, fun, Judge.
This was not meant to be any kind of punishment, I promise. So Mr. Jeffries, just get ready like you would. Probably it's going to go straight onto a jury, and we'll just get it figured out that way. All right.
I'm giving this judge a solid 10 out of 10. She gave this sovereign citizen every chance to explain herself, kept her cool way longer than most people would, and only pulled the plug when it was clear this was going nowhere. Honestly, that's impressive patience. Watching it, though, was painful. You could literally see this girl's brain overheating, scrambling for some made-up legal response like she was trying to dance out of a corner with no rhythm. Total fail. But hey, entertaining fail. Let me know what you guys thought about how the judge handled this one. And if you survived this without losing too many brain cells, drop a like and subscribe. I'll be posting these daily, so stick around, because sovereign citizens never run out of ways to embarrass themselves.